Many men don't even realize it, but small habits could be destroying their S3's lives. Masturbation, when done the wrong way, becomes a problem that directly affects performance and can compromise actions. These mistakes are common and silent, but have solutions. Today you will learn how to avoid them to regain control and confidence. I'm Ipar, Sila urologist, and in this video I'll show you the 3 main mistakes that harm our easel health and what to do to change that once and for all before continuing. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to catch more videos with valuable tips on AOL health and education. If you find this content helpful, give it a like. It helps us spread important information to more people. To join in, comment 1 if you enjoyed the topic or 0 if you think could improve your participation. Essential masturbation is part of a healthy lifestyle, both for men and women. Doesn't compete with sex. On the contrary, it can be a great ally, but like everything in life, there's a right way to do it, and a few mistakes can lead to problems, especially for male SL health. This is where the 3 main mistakes come in. Once that many people mistake. #1. Insert title, make, without realizing, and the result directions start to fail, bringing frustration and insecurity. If these are mistakes become habits, the situation can get even worse. Mistake 1. Overdoing it. Let's understand what's happening and what should be avoided. The first mistake is rushing. Treating masturbation like a race against time might seem harmless, but it's a dangerous habit for your erectile health. Think about it. The brain is like a diligent student. It learns of everything you teach it, including climbing too quickly. This scene is familiar. Too many men, you have a little time to yourself. Take the chance to relieve stress, but you do everything on a topolot quickly and without attention. The problem is that by repeating this behavior, your body starts to think that pleasure must be immediate, and when you're with someone else, guess what happens? You lose control and finish bore. The game has even started. That's why it's time to slow down. Don't treat this moment as an obligation that must end quickly. Imagine you're driving a car. There's no need to press lead accelerator all the way down. Learn to control sensations, reduce speed, and enjoy every curve in the road. This way you re-educate your body, improve control, and bring much more pleasure to the bedroom to help you live a fuller and healthier STX life. I've launched the digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60. In this practical guide, I share strategies to strengthen relationships, overcome a physical and emotional challenges, and reignite passion and connection. The link to get your copy is in the P-note comment. Don't miss the chance to transform your love life. The secret is simple. Have patience, create a calm environment, and give yourself time to explore sensations. When you learn to masturbate without rushing, you'll realize that control lies not only in your hands, but also in your mind. You need to understand something important, like masturbation snicks well with rushing. When you teach your body that variety has to happen as quickly as possible, and that creates a serious problem because things don't work like thought in bed. Think of a barbecue. Charcoal scent ignites instantly. It needs patience, attention, and time to eat up. A woman's body is mistake 2. Relying on unrealistic stimuli. Exactly the same. It requires stimulation and dedication to get in the mood. If you skip that step, risk frustration and anxiety. All Negroes. Now, here's the thing. Many people try to find a way to avoid ejaculating quickly, but unknowingly they create real traps. Staying still for too long, thinking of random things, overdoing gazushin, changes drinking to relax, or raven, resorting to medications like antidepressants. The result, it weakens your ESOL response, reduces interest, and can even lead to erectile dysfunction. Butylax masturbation itself isn't the lane of the story, quite the opposite. Tias. I've mentioned before, it's a healthy and important habit. Ejaculate ingredly at least twice a week is good for the prostate and your overall health. Plus, it keeps your estricual energy. Mistake #2. Insert title, active and awake. So forget the rush. Understand your body's rhythm and turn masturbation into something positive as a way to better understand your sylphant. Maintain control when it real emitters. The second mistake, and perhaps most dangerous, is excessive consumption of pornography. It's a delicate topic, but it needs to be addressed. Clearly, pornography creates an illusion, a kind of theater that leaves the brain and distorts the reality of SBCX. Imagine watching superhero movies every day. At some point, you might start to believe that jumping between buildings or flying is normal. Same thing happens with pornography. You see scenes of women with perfect bodies, always ready for anything, moaning us if they were machines. Programmed for pleasure. On the other side, the men seem like machines too, lasting for hours without stopping, as if fatigue or limits didn't exist. But that's just a lever breathing. You watch theirs carefully edited a scene that lasts half an hour. A video made in reality have taken hours to shoot, with breaks, tricks, and often dangerous substances used to boost actors' performance. In real life, things are very different, and they should be when you get used to consuming this type of content. Frequently, your brain starts to believe that this is then norm. The consequence: real relationships feel dull or insufficient because you are comparing something natural to something artificial. Worse still, this can harm your arousal, reduce your in your partner, and even lead to issues like erectile dysfunction. Rethink this habit. Replace the screen with a genuine connection with your body, and, more importantly, with a person next to you. It's far more gratifying. How real life becomes better than any fantasy. Over time, pornography begins to exact a high price. You end up seeking embarrassingly extreme stimuli just to get aroused. It's as if the basics no longer work. Then when you look at your wife's a man, real, with her marks, imperfections, and qualities, like we all have, it feels as though the desire has vanished. The result: frustration, and inevitably your body fails. But the truth is that it's not a perfect body or VL-like performance that ignites desire. Yes. Mistake 3: ignoring overall health. It's true that men are more visual, but arousal doesn't come from unrealistic standards. It comes from a genuine connection with a real woman. So mean who teases you, has a uniquescent, and awakens your curiosity. That's what really matters. So put an end to excessive pornography consumption. It may be tempting, but it's not good for your mind or your body. If you want to truly ignite desire, go back to the basics. USI or imagination. It's powerful and can be your greatest ally. Reading erotic stories, listening to a sensual podcaster, even recalling special moments that marked you. These things recharge your sexual battery in a natural and healthy way. Believe me, when you replace it artificial with the real, you'll rediscover pleasure with much greater mistake. #3. Insert title. Intensity. What's genuine always surfaces mere illusion. The third mistake is falling into repetitive bits during masturbation, repeating the movement and position every time. It conditions your body to respond only to thought-specific stimulus. In practice, this can cause difficulties in a real relationship where the situation is always dynamic and requires flexibility. Why it's important to vary masturbation, in addition to being healthy, is a great opportunity to get to know yourself better and train your control over sensations. Use this time to explore different rhythms, focus on your breathing, and pay attention to what really gives you pleasure. This self-awareness will help you be more present and comfortable during intimates, making experiences more natural and enjoyable. Remember, anything repeated automatically can become conditioning. Very teen and attention to your body are really best ways to maintain healthy and satisfying ESX life. The most important thing is to keep it simple and straightforward. The first tip: slow down. Use masturbation as a moment to get to know yourself better without rushing or overwhelming sensations. Second tip: forget pornography. It only creates illusions and interferes with your perception of what's real. Real imagination is much more powerful. Explore erotic stories, audio, or even conclusion and call to action. 11:30 memories that awaken your desire in a healthy way. Now, an extra suggestion: use this time to test different types of condoms. This helps you Get used to using them and discover which model provides the most comfort. It's a small detail that makes a big difference at the right moment. Finale. Step out of your routine. Try new forms, rhythms, and sensations. Creativity in this moment can do wonders to improve control and make your intimate life even more pleasurable. Avoiding these three mistakes is fundamental to preserving your S3 actual health and improving your performance. Taking your time during masturbation, stepping away from pornography, and varying your stimuli are simple steps that make a big difference. Small changes bring more control, confidence, and pleasure to your intimate life. Now I want to know, have you noticed how rushing can affect your control during ESX? Comment down below and share your experience. If this content resonated with you, hit the like button. Your support helps us bring important information to more people and strengthens our channel. And if you want more tips on a health for men over 50, don't miss the other videos on our channel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.